Greetings, Cyberdogs and citizens of the internet, and welcome back to episode 2 of this Let's Play City Skylines series. My name is ReNDoG and I am the mayor of this gorgeous little town known as Cyberdog City. And today, my friends, we have got a ridiculous amount of work to do, including repairing a pretty big and derpy mistake that I made in the previous episode, as well as dealing with a rapidly increasing residential demand. It is going to be absolutely freaking awesome, my friends. We're also going to be aiming to achieve our very first milestone in City Skylines, and that is the milestone of Little Hamlet. When we reach a population of 500, we're going to be unlocking taxes, loans, garbage, healthcare, education, and a bunch of cool new buildings to add into our city. So it is going to be absolutely freaking awesome, and I just cannot wait to start playing. So my friends, without any further ado, let's slap down some tarmac. I think we can pretty much all agree that there is something very cute but also very wrong about this picture. The first thing I thought about when I woke up this morning, my friends, is this freaking intersection. And that's because a ton of you guys let me know that I have built it 100% incorrectly. In fact, right now it is functioning more like a death trap than an intersection. And that is because people can get into our city, but there's absolutely no ways for them to get out. Once your soul is in Cyberdog City, it belongs to ReNDoG for eternity. That's the way that I'd like to keep it, but I think that for the sake of export and for the sake of our residents being able to visit people outside of Cyberdog City, we should get this fixed. I've also spotted another little bit of an alarming thing, my friends, that I wanted to show you at the start of this episode. And that is the color of this water coming out of the poop cannon. Now, let's not fool ourselves. We know what is coming out of that cannon, but this water is looking very unhealthy. There is something not right about this, and my theory is that old Frankie over here in the Frank Fish Sticks factory, he is unable to export those fish sticks, so he is selling very stale and old fish sticks to the members of our Clover common community, and they pretty much have the worst bowel infection known to man right now, thanks to those fish sticks. So we need to get this jazz sorted out, guys. And let's get cracking with today's episode, and we will start fixing this intersection right away. Thank you, by the way, to everybody who commented about this in the previous episode. There were a ton of you guys who let me know about this, and that's one of the things that I'm enjoying most about this series is how much you guys are getting involved and how many hints and tips you're giving me. Thank you so much, man. The previous episode was amazing. You guys were really, really kind to me. So check it out, guys. There we go. Looking pretty good. Intersection is now functioning as it should. Absolutely amazing. We can start exporting those fish sticks, get them out into the world, and hopefully that'll sort out our citizens' bowel problems. Now, I want to get into the brain of somebody over here. Let's get into the brain of this fella, because I want to have a quick chat with you guys before we move on in today's episode. I just want to say a massive thank you, guys, for all of the support in the first episode. It was amazing how many comments were left, how positive you guys were about the series, how much you guys want the series. You guys smashed the like button out the wazoo, and it was really inspirational for me, and I really appreciate it, guys. It makes me feel like I want to do as many Cities episodes for you as I can, and I'm so happy you guys are enjoying it. So keep it coming, my friends. Let's make this the best City Skylines series ever on the internet, if possible. Now, the reason I've got into the brain of this fine human being over here is because we are going to be adding our next citizen into the city today. Let's see if I can track him down again. Now, the very first Cyberdog who let me know about my broken intersection was a Cyberdog called, let me just check, Spencer O'Dowd. And Spencer O'Dowd is now going to become a citizen of Cyberdog City. We're going to add him to the favorites. He's going to join Mr. Squirrel in our favorites list. And thank you, Spencer, for letting me know about my intersection. I hope you are happy now. I hope that this has been sufficiently fixed for you. And yeah, very nice to have you in the population. Where is he actually going to? Let's have a look. He currently resides at the Laurel residence, and he works at Frank's Fish Stick Factory. What a surprise. Everybody works at Frank's Fish Stick Factory, man. He's got the monopoly of industry over here. So very, very awesome. Now, guys, we have got a couple of big goals today. Number one, to try and unlock Little Hamlet over here. I want to get my hands on some of this sweet-ass jazz. So to do that, we need to get some more people to move in here. Our residential demand right now is through the freaking roof. So let's kick off today's episode by building a little bit more into our Clover Common. And I've got a great idea for this. I want to try and create some sort of a layer, an onion layer, I guess is the best way to describe this, to expand our common over here. I'd like to add a couple more petals into our clover. Is that the way to describe it? So check it out. I'm going to go 10 U's in each of these directions, and what I'd like to try and do is get a road connected between them that is perfectly symmetrical. That's looking pretty good. 90 degrees on the connections, 25 U's on the vertical and the horizontal, looking pretty good. Let's slap that road down, and that's looking beautiful and round, exactly the way that we like it. And let's do exactly the same on this side too. So check it out, right? That is going to add a bunch more space for residential here, which is amazing. Can we actually complete this Clover design to this side also? Let's have a look. So we got 25 here, across, connected 90. Very good. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of space for residents, which is amazing. So let's get the residents moving in here, man. If you want to move into Cyberdog City, you can. You have a bunch of space to move into. You can now get in and out of the city, everybody. It made national news for sure, man. Cyberdog City traps residents for eternity. Headline. Mayor ReNDoG trapping people for eternity. But now people can actually get out. So there we go, man. Check it out. Buildings are popping up left, right, and center. Very, very nice. We're going to get a bunch more people moving in, hopefully. We're on 350 right now. We need to get to 500. And I suppose while that's happening, how much money have we got? We got $400 left, so that's not very good. I think what we need to do is think about rezoning the center of our Clover over here. I'd like to get a little bit more commercial going so we can make a bit more money. So I'm going to clear out the residents that are living in the center over here. Sorry, get wrecked, get out of here. I need this space for commercial. And I've got a little bit of a theory that I wanted to share with you guys about this, right? I want to try and keep all of the commercial stuff in the center of the Clover. What we're trying to do here is create like a self-sufficient suburban common, I guess, and we want everything that you need. If you live here, right, if you live in one of these houses, you should have access to everything that you need, including all the shopping, all the education, all the services, anything your heart's desire will be inside of the Clover. And what I'd like to do is keep all of the commercial stuff in the center of the Clover, and I want to do that for two reasons. Number one, noise pollution. All of these freaking shops and clubs and bars and whatever is being popping up over here, they're going to be noisy as hell, man. And I want the residents who live out here in the suburbs to have a very decent and quiet life. So everything they need will be in the center, but all of the noise will be in the center too, which I think will help a lot. On top of that, all of the traffic will also be in the center rather than on the residential roads traveling around the Clover. So I think that's going to work out pretty well. Now let's get our last little section of Clover done over here. Just got almost enough money to do this. We need $1,050, and we can lay down our dirt road. Now, I've been seeing a lot of you guys say it in the comments, ReNDoG, why are you using these janky ass dirt roads, man? Well, the reason is because ReNDoG is poor, man. I'm spending money on the infrastructure of this city as fast as I can, and that means I need to spend frugally. And if we have a look at the cost of this road, it's $25 per road, and the cost of a tar road is actually $50 per road. So it's almost half price. Eventually, my friends, don't you worry, we will be upgrading these dirt roads to tarred roads. But for now, I'm pretty happy with the dirt road action. I think it looks pretty cool. Now, we have got a giant industrial demand kicking in, and we need to deal with that right away, man. It looks like Frankie needs to throw up some more fish stick factories around here. So let's get a couple more roads done over here. Let's start with some straight action like this. We're going to go 10 U's like that so that it makes a perfect bit of zoning behind this bit of zoning. But we don't have enough money for this, man. Let's kick the sucker into fast forward mode, and hopefully that'll give us a little bit more cash. And yeah, I suppose we could do this a section at a time, right? There we go. We can get a little bit of industrial in here, just like that. A little bit on that side too, and that's looking pretty good. Let's keep our roads going as that money is flowing, baby. Wow, that was terrible. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. All right, let's do that, and that's going to connect perfectly up there. We'll bulldoze that away, and let's get a little bit more industrial zoning in over here. Very nice. Industrial zone is starting to kick in. Looking very, very good. And let's have a look back at our commercial section. Are things starting to pop up around here? Slowly but surely, we are getting some things in here. We're getting 67 people a week now, which is fantastic. And it looks like the outer suburbs are slowly starting to come up and pop themselves up. I absolutely love this game, man. Check out the little swings and stuff that these houses have in their gardens. And check out that, man, a little gazebo over there for some... And a barbecue. There's a freaking barbecue out there. That is awesome. Oh man, I love it. Look at that little deck chair over there to chill in the sun. Oh man, amazing. Now guys, oh there we go. Little Hamlet has been reached. Fantastic guys. We reached our very first milestone here on City Skylines. We have unlocked Little Hamlet. We reached a population of 500. We got access to taxes, to loans, to garbage, to healthcare, to education. We've got 3 new buildings to add into our city, a landfill site, a medical clinic, and an elementary school. Absolutely fantastic, my friends. Let's get those guys in here as soon as we possibly can. We've got an electricity problem over here, though. What is going on? You guys need electricity. I suspect that's because the budget is a little bit too low. So let's crank this sucker up to 100% budget. Get as much wattage as we can out of our wind farms. There we go. Let's have a look. Is that looking a little bit better? There we go. Okay, consumption of 10 megawatts, production of 16 megawatts. So that's looking pretty good. Now, we've added a bunch of new residential areas in here. Let's check on the water situation. It's looking okay, but I think we're going to have some problems up here. So let's do a little bit of this action. It kind of hurts my soul doing the pipes like this, guys. I've got to tell you, at some point together, we are going to be repiping this entire city. We're going to make it into one massive pipe grid rather than these sort of janky things that I've got going on over here. I've got a little bit of an OCD issue when it comes to piping in City Skylines. It has to be perfect or it drives me bonkers, let me tell you something. Oh my goodness, we got some garbage collection. Douglas Squirrel residence. Well, there are 14 people living in this residence. No wonder they got garbage problems. And actually, I think you can see the garbage pails outside of the houses. Yes, there they are. Isn't that awesome? Man, so sweet. Okay, anyway, we need to get our landfill installed, my friends, because there is garbage issues all over the place. We've got water issues here too. Oh, dang it. All right, let's get our industrial area sorted here with water. Very nice. And I'd also like to actually, while I'm at it, increase the size of our industrial area just by sort of one more grid space over here. So let's get that in there. That's going to solve our industrial issues for a very, very long time. There we go. Boom. Industrial section is alive and kicking. Something fierce, baby. Now, let's try find a place for our landfill because as we can see, garbage is piling up, man, and it is starting to stank around here, man. Starting to stank like old fish fingers. It's freaking nasty. And I reckon we should probably stick our garbage refuge center somewhere far outside of the city. I'm thinking like on top of this little mountain over here. Very far away from the city, out of sight, out of mind, so to speak. And let's get a road built all the way out here, I reckon. This will be a good plan. There we go. That goes all the way on top of the hill. And this is where we can install our landfill. There we go. Now, we should see some garbage trucks coming out of here at some point. And they're going to be filling up this place with junk over time. There we go. Garbage truck is kicking off. Let's get into his first person perspective. I love this camera thing. It is so awesome. Look at this. As we come over the hill, we can see the industrial district. We can see the Clover Common in the background over there, which is amazing. Let's have a look where this little garbage truck is going to be going to. He's going straight ahead. Is he going to go into the Clover? I hope so. Yes, he is. Fantastic. He's going straight into the residential area to deal with that garbage as fast as possible. Oh man, that is so awesome. Here he goes around the corner and into the Clover to collect the garbage from our citizens. Thank you very much, little garbage man. I appreciate that, man. Okay, so garbage has been dealt with, or is being dealt with. There he is, all by himself. He's got friends coming with him, though. There, the army of garbage trucks are kicking in, man. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely awesome. Let's have a look at our commercial district over here. Looking pretty good, isn't it? I like it. It's starting to kick in, and we have way more residential demand. It is starting to kick in something fierce. $1,000 a week we're making, which is absolutely amazing. Now, with all of this cash coming in, my friends, I reckon it's time to throw down one of the buildings that we've got. We've got a brand new building we can place, elementary school, and what I'd like to do is find a really cool spot for that in our common. And I'm thinking maybe what we could do is install some diagonal roads over here. So I'm thinking maybe just on like one side of the common, we could install some diagonal roads like this, just to make it look a little bit more interesting. And this could be a place where we could stick our services, right? So there we go. We've done a little bit of damage to the zoning here, though. So let's just get that fixed up. There we go. Sorry, everybody. I broke your house. I'm sorry. I always feel a little bit bad when I destroy people's houses, you know. Can you imagine? You're living in this Clover Common. It's so beautiful. You're having such a great time. You're making friends. And then out of nowhere, Mayor ReNDoG just destroys your house like it's nothing. Just poof, your house is gone. Oh, man. Well, that's the way that it rolls, man. If you want to have a successful city, you got to break some eggs. Now, let's get our elementary school in here. I reckon we could put it on one of these diagonals. Let's have a look. What has got the best coverage? Not really great coverage overall, I must say. It's a little bit worrying. Probably put it down here, though, just in case we build out in this direction. So let's get our beautiful elementary school in. Our BAM, our very first elementary school for this City Skylines series. This little bad boy is going to be educating our citizens and making them a little bit smarter, which is amazing. We've got 99 eligible children right now, 97. RIP, and a capacity of 300. And my friends, I would like to name our very first school, as I think that this is a very important milestone in the series, after another Cyberdog called Honk Miller. And this little school is going to be called Honk Miller Primary. It is going to be the very first educational hub of Cyberdog City, the place where the future leaders of Cyberdog City are going to come from. And that is a pretty important little building, if you ask me. Look at this little ramshackle shack that has been thrown up next to this freaking school. You know what, dude? Your house is terrible. Get out of here, man. I don't want you building your shack next to my school. Children are here. Jeez, that is... Yeah, get out of here, you bastard. You know what? Get out of here. I'm not going to wait for you to bulldoze your own house. I'm going to take you down to Chinatown. Go build your house somewhere else, son. All right, what is going on over here? Why is this such a small little house? Can you please build a bigger house over there? Ah, thank you. Jeez. Let's have a look. Is there any other, like, ridiculously dumb little houses around here? Look at these two little shacks. Oh, aren't they cute? Oh, cute but wrong. Get out of here. Oh, man. I think I take way too much pleasure in bulldozing in this game. I'm going to try not do so much of it because you guys will probably think I'm an absolute maniac. But there we go. So our little commercial center is starting to kick in. Very nice. Losing a little bit of money now, though. I guess that's the price of the school. Oh, we did unlock some taxes, didn't we, now that we have got our first milestone? So let's have a look at that. Currently, our budgets are looking okay. I should probably crank up the water budget now to sort of 75%. That's going to be good. And we should probably get our road budget up again, too. These dirt roads are taking a pounding right now, I think, and we need to get those sorted. So that's looking pretty good. We've also got tax options. And this is what I like to see. This is my favorite part of City Skylines, baby. Taxing those citizens for the bling-blings. I'm going to crank up the taxes in each of the zones to 10%, which is absolutely nothing if I think about the taxes I have to pay in real life. Jeez. But there we go. We're going to start making a bunch more cash now. We've got 0 people moving in, though, which is a little bit worrying. I guess that's because we don't have any more place for them to live. Although residential demand is all the way down right now. Industrial demand is all the way down. Commercial demand is all the way down. What is going on? Why do people not want to move in? Have I broken something? I don't know what's happened. We got the garbage, we got the school, we got the commercial. Maybe it's all that bulldozing, man. The word is spread and freaking Mayor ReNDoG is bulldoze crazy. He's trigger happy with the bulldozer. Maybe. I don't know, man. But hopefully all of this demand is going to kick in because we need to start thinking about expanding our city and maybe installing another Clover, I guess. We also need to start upgrading our roads, which is going to be pretty expensive. But guys, I think I'm going to leave the episode here while I try and figure out what is going on here with the demand and why people don't want to move in. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you have, you know what to do, man. You smack that like button, and a massive thanks once again for all of the support in the previous episode. My friends, in the next episode, we are going to be going for our next milestone, which is going to be Worthy Village, 1,000 people, and that's going to unlock a new tile for us, as well as a whole bunch of sweet stuff, including districts, which I'm super excited about. Can't wait to unlock that, man. That is going to be absolutely amazing. But guys, that does it from Mayor ReNDoG and Cyberdog City. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.